Hello and welcome to Psychic Moon Tarot reading. So today I'm here to do a reading to find out what messages do you have from Spirit today. So this is a general topic reading and we'll see we are open to messages coming towards you. Okay, so intuitively pick between the three piles that I'm just going to show you, and it's a mixed message, so I don't have any specific intentions. Love, relationships, career, money, health, spirituality, anything can come up. Okay, so let's be open and find out what are the messages that you are meant to hear right now. So let's begin. So pile number one is this beautiful doe. Okay, pile number two is this cute little sparrow. And pile number three is this rabbit. So those are the three piles, and I have also inserted the images of all these three piles so that you can focus and see which is the pile that calls to you the most and listen to those messages. Okay. In the description box below, you will find the timestamps where you can go ahead to the pick a pile section and choose between the three images, and also go directly to the pile that you have chosen. And let's start reading for you. So pile number one, whoever have who who all who, all those who have chosen this beautiful image of a deer, your messages: let your gentleness be evident to all. Okay, there's a small message behind the card and it says let your gentleness be evident to all. So that's the overall message for you, pile number one. Let's dig deeper and see what is it that spirit wants to communicate, a message for you. What is it that you need to know right now, pile number one? Pile number one, what are the messages that are there for you? Pile number one, what's happening? What's the energy? Maturity. Pile number one, I see that you have just come out of a very tough situation where probably you felt very bewildered, or um, you felt like you are in a very delicate situation. It was a very tough situation, and you felt your emotions were very delicate. Like one moment you felt like crying, and the other moment you were okay. And I feel that this was a tough situation that you just came out of. Okay, this was a rock bottom that you hit recently, pile number one. And the time ahead, the time from now towards, the new year is like a rebirth for you. Specifically, the time between November and December is a time where you are, gathering your broken pieces. You're gathering yourself up and working on building a new you. So that's the energy I get. I see that whatever you have gone through is is nothing but molding you to a much more mature person. You are mentally and emotionally a lot more mature now. Okay, people can't take you for granted. Your emotions can't be taken for granted. You know exactly what and how to do when. Okay, you know what intentions people have around you. You have a certain kind of maturity that is, making you stronger and is also acting as a protective layer around you. You know exactly how to gauge people around you, that kind of a maturity. Okay, you're no longer vulnerable to, hawk eyes. You're no longer vulnerable to people who are mean to you. You have that emotional and that intelligence level has, increased in you. That emotional intelligence has increased in you, which will help you protect yourself from getting used and, mistreated by others, if that's the word. I see that you're a very, innocent soul, very kind, very gentle, and that was the problem. People took you for granted. Pile number one, your gentleness, your sweetness were taken for granted, and that's why universe, pushed you to come out of your comfort zone and go through what you just went through, to become only to emerge much more powerful and stronger as human beings. A lot of you could have this kind of a comparison constantly going on in your mind, like that person can say no and that person can put boundaries around themselves. Why can't I say no to anyone? Why can't just I put my boundaries and say no, I'm not ready for it yet, I'm not okay with it, I don't have the time for it. I would like, I get that energy from you, pile number one, where you don't feel like giving in, you don't feel like saying yes, but you can't say no because your kindness, your naivety, your innocence doesn't allow you to. And that was an issue which, pushed you to a lot of circumstances, instances where you were taken for granted and made use of. Okay, your energy was used, making you feel drained and exhausted. Okay, just because you couldn't put your boundaries up, you couldn't say no. And the comparison that you have been doing in your mind is not with others, probably. For some of you, it could be with others, but it's always about that, duality of the doubt that you have. Uh, am I good enough? Can I say no? What will the other person think? That doubt, that, that problematic, doubt that you have, whether the step that you will take next is okay, is right. In short, you lacked a lot of confidence, pile number one. You lacked the confidence in going ahead with what you think is right. And that probably landed you in, in a very delicate situation. You realized, a lot of you, if you haven't realized yet, you will realize, pile number one, that, like, you are a very, very strong person. You may appear soft, you may appear naive, you may appear very gentle, and, someone who can never say no, someone who can never, prioritize themselves. But after what the universe made you go through, you will realize that you are very strong, and you know your boundaries now, and you can say uh, no to any situation that you're not comfortable with without any doubt. Okay, there's no stopping. There's no sense of doubt. There's no sense of, you know, you don't feel vulnerable to any kind of situation anymore. You're very clear in your head. Okay, this is This is such a rebirth for you where you are very, very clear mentally on what step to take ahead, and you're very confident. And you realize that you have always been like this. You always knew what step to take, you always knew what to say, but you just didn't do because you felt scared. You felt vulnerable to what people will think, how will they judge you, and probably all this is coming through because of how your childhood was. For some of you it could be like childhood memories where you said something and you were asked to shut up, or you were asked to apologize for saying something like that. And over a period of time, after like repetitive instances, your inner voice was shut. So I see that kind of an energy where you were a lion, but you were made to be brought up in a sheep's herd, and were made to behave in such a way that in a way that you were supposed to. Okay, there's a huge awakening that is coming out for you, pile number one. Okay, see this card. This is beyond illusion. Okay, your third eye is going to become very, very active, pile number one. You will have a lot of clarity in your head, in your third eye. Your third eye will be very active. A lot of you might be feeling a lot of tingling in the space between your eyebrows. That is your third eye area, and you might have a lot of vivid dreams. Okay, so November and December, I see you transforming into something very, very strong, very beautiful, very, it's an awakening where you open your eyes, when you open your soul eyes. Like we all have open human eyes, but the moment when our soul eyes open, you get to see what you have always been neglecting. Okay, you get to see such details that you never noticed. So that is what I'm getting for you, pile number one. That's a beautiful message. And initially the card said, let your gentleness be evident to all. Probably you got trapped in that gentleness, pile number one. You made your gentleness too evident. Okay, and you fell a prey to your own gentleness. And what you're realizing now is to choose when to be gentle and when not to be gentle. Okay, you have to protect yourself. You have to be gentle, but also at the same time protect yourself by putting up your boundaries. Okay, what else for pile number one? Awareness. A lot, very, very spiritual, pile number one. This is a very, very spiritual breakthrough that you're going to have. Okay, you'll come out of your own shadows clearly. You'll come out of your own shadows, you'll come out of your own fears, you'll come out of your own doubts, all those things in your mind that kept you trapped in your own perception. Okay, you're going to break through from all these limiting beliefs that you had, uh, and all those thoughts that made you trapped in a situation where you couldn't uh, you know unleash your voice. So I see your throat chakra opening up, your third eye chakra opening up, pile number one. And this is a very beautiful transformation where you are heading towards maturity, your soul's maturity. Okay, you will unleash your own potential, you unlock your own potential as a human being, and in a way that you are aligned to your soul. You're aligned to your higher purpose, you're aligned to exactly who you are, what your soul wants you to say. You will be aligned to your soul, and that's a very, very beautiful thing to have, pile number one. When you're aligned to your soul, you will never feel incomplete. You will never feel unsatisfied. You will never feel this is what I should have done but I couldn't, and feel sorrow. Okay, you will feel very fulfilled. Uh, you feel like you're living each moment of your life truthfully, and that is what is going to happen for you, pile number one. That's a very beautiful energy coming up. I'm so proud of you. Whatever you have been through, it was tough, it was not easy, I can see that, but the rock bottom that you hit had to happen to, make you realize, make you show your own potential, and make you awaken to your own soul true self. Okay, so that was your message, pile number one. I hope this resonated. Let me know in the comment section how this reading resonated with you. And also consider subscribing to my channel if you're new to my channel. Please subscribe so that you are notified of the next video that I post. Okay, I'll see you soon, and next I'll move to pile number two. So pile number two, whoever has chosen this beautiful little sparrow, that's your card. It says the art of being happy lies in the power of extracting happiness from common things. That's a beautiful message. Simple things in life are sometimes the most beautiful things that you can ever have, right? So pile number two, let's see what spirit wants to tell you. What is the universe wanting to tell you? What are the messages that you need to hear right now? Pile number two, what is meant to reach you right now? Messages for pile number two. Mind. Pile number two, I think you're very, very occupied with negative thoughts in your mind. Okay, you are feeling exhausted, you're feeling drained out, you are constantly in your mind, you're thinking too much, pile number two. Why? You're too much in your head space. Look at this. You're too much in your head space. You're trapped. Your body is like wrapped in a wire of thoughts and thoughts and only thoughts. And fearful thoughts. What if this happens? What if uh, you know uh, random fear. Pile number two. Pile number two, guys, if you have access to any kind of healing, you guys are very, very uh, it's a very strong message for you. Pile number two, please get some kind of healing done for you. Okay, if you don't have access to any kind of healing around you, please heal yourself by saying some kind of affirmations, or taking a salt bath, lighting candles, and lighting some incense. Sage your house, burn a bundle of sage, and smoke up your house, cleanse your space, and then chant some mantras, play some high frequency mantras. You have to cleanse your space, you have to cleanse your body, and only then you can start your healing journey. Because what I see is you're trapped in your own negative in your own web of negative thoughts. Okay, I don't know what are these thoughts about, but for some of you it could be negative thoughts, or for some of you it could be psychic attacks that are thrown on you. Okay, from you meet so many people throughout the day. It could be like negative vibes thrown on you from different people that you meet throughout the day. I see a lot of negativity surrounding your aura, pile number two. Politics. There's a lot of things which are going around you which you think is true, but it is not. People are pretending to be someone else, pile number two. Probably that's why so much stress, so much of negativity coming in your life, because you're surrounded by a group of people or some people, one, two, three, I don't know how many, but there is someone around you who's putting up a mask of being sweet and nice, but they are extracting you, they are draining you out, they are acting as a parasite on you. Okay, pile number two, I'm sorry, I have to say it out because I'm channeling, I can't filter what I'm saying. There is a very yicky energy, pile number two, around you. Someone is pretending around you, and you need to, protect yourself. You need to cleanse yourself, protect yourself, heal yourself. The energy around you is not okay, clearly. I see a parasite kind of an energy, like an energy vampire. We say in spiritual language, it's energy vampire. Somebody who sucks out your energy from you. Okay, I see that energy. Your playfulness is going. They are sorry, I just kicked the tripod. So I see that they're feeding on your playfulness. Okay, pile number two. And it's happening moment to moment. It is like not all at once. It is like in intervals. Like how you have wavelengths of sound, like alternate currents, like that. Like moment to moment it is happening. Like sometimes they are okay and sweet, sometimes they're ugly and they're draining you out, then again they're sweet, and then again the same thing. It's like a pattern, okay, and that is draining you out, pile number two. Your heart chakra needs cleansing. Your heart chakra needs a lot of healing, pile number two. Your heart chakra is blocked because you have been betrayed by this person, or you are being betrayed by this person, or you don't even know it. For some of you, this is regarding a relationship that you are in, probably your partner or someone whom you think you were very close with, a close friend. What can you do? Let me find out an advice for pile number two. What should pile number two do? What should you do, pile number two? Inner voice. You know it. Okay? If there is someone around you who's playing around, cheating you, betraying you, pile number two, I see that you know it. Trust your intuition. You already have that knowing. You've probably, you know what is happening, what is going around, and you are just, giving yourself a benefit of doubt, or you just, probably you don't want to face the truth. Okay, but I don't know why. Why would you not want to face the truth? Pile number two. You know it. You always knew something is fishy, something is wrong, whether you should trust this person, but you did. And the advice that is coming up is as clear as trust your intuition. It is 100% true. Whatever you are knowing about the situation, and if you are doubting someone that is not putting up their honest face in front of you, trust your intuition and take action. Okay? Trust your intuition, take action, cleanse yourself, cleanse your space, your house, your office, wherever it is you think you're dealing with a situation like this. Cleanse your space and Only then healing can take place. Exhaustion. You're exhausted. You're already exhausted. Pile number 2. Okay? You're already exhausted. You're going through a lot. This is not easy. And it's becoming a mess. Okay? Which is causing you so much of stress and, draining out your energy. So, two things, pile number 2. You know who this person is. Okay? Probably, like most of you, you will be knowing who this person is. What you need to do is cut cords with this person. So how you cut cords with a person or with a situation like this? Okay, this is a very, very simple tip that I'm giving you. If you need to, we all have spiritual cords that we were connected with. We have, like, our spiritual body has like a lot of cords going out from our aura, which are connected with our situations, which are with people, with our thoughts, with everything. So what you have to do is imagine yourself having a cord linked to that person and that situation. Okay, you have to visualize. Like, magic is all about visualization and how vividly you can imagine in your mind. So what you need to do is imagine that person having a link between a link between you and that person that you want to cut your cords with. Okay, the moment you do that, take a scissors in your mind and just do that. I cut all kind of cords connected with this person. Okay, imagine you cutting the cord, taking a scissor, a big fat scissor, and you're cutting the cords. Okay, after you do that, take a nice salt bath. Take pink Himalayan salt, put it in your bathtub or put it in your bucket and take a nice shower with it. You've cleansed your aura, now you cleanse your space. Take a big bundle of sage and cleanse your house and say that I'm cutting cords with all the negative energy around me. Keep saying this. I am cutting my cords with all the negative energies around me. Okay, all negative connections, all negative ties, all negative energies that are connected with me, I'm cutting them all. While you say this, you are going to smoke up your entire house, space, whatever. Once you do this, you will immediately see a difference in your thought process. Do this and let me know if this worked for you. This works magically to cut cords, which feels like a drain pipe from your body, which drains your energy. You will immediately feel way more rejuvenated and way more light. Okay, pile number 2, please do this. um, I'm sending a lot of healings and love to you. I'm sure you will come out of this very soon if you follow this simple advice. Okay, pile number 2, thank you for listening to this, and I'll move on to pile number 3. Whoever have chosen this beautiful little cute rabbit, this is your pile. Okay, so pile number 3, let's find out, what does spirit have to tell you? What is the message that you need to hear right now? Pile number 3, what messages for you? What are the messages for you from spirit? What do you need to know right now? Pile number 3, this is a very sweet energy. I see your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to, guide you through something. Uh, there's a lot of white light around you. So I see a very beautiful aura around you. Pile number 3. A lot of white light around you, and your guardian angels, your spirit guides are trying to, push you so that you navigate through a certain path to find what you are supposed to find. Okay, uh, there's a lot of guidance coming from you, coming through your spirit team, your guardian angels, your ancestors. So beautiful energy for you, pile number 3. You're being guided by the angels. And I see your crown chakra opening up, pile number 3, sorry. Your crown chakra is opening up and giving you a new perspective, a new vision. Okay? It's like a very bright white light, like showering on your crown chakra, giving you a new thought, giving you a new seed of thought, giving you a new vision, something very new and exciting that sparks up your mind. Okay? And your advice is to go with the flow. What you are doing, keep doing. Okay, it is working for you. I see pile number 3 that whatever you are doing right now, you are on the right paths. So this is a huge confirmation from spirit, from universe, that whatever you are doing is the right thing to do, and you need to continue on your path. This is leading you to something very, very phenomenal, phenomenally beautiful. You just need to keep afloat. You just need to go with the flow. You don't have to push yourself. You don't have to do anything. It's the energy is very easy. Okay, this is how it should feel. It feels easy. It feels like you're floating in water. Okay, you going along with the flow. Don't resist anything. Don't go opposite in the opposite direction. Don't create any kind of resistance in your thought. Just go with whatever thought flows in, whatever new ideas you're going to get. Just flow with it. Okay, don't resist them. The thoughts that you're getting are, whispers from your angels and guardian angels and spirit guides. I see this is about, finding your own purpose. This is about finding your own passion. This is about finding what you need to do. This is a very, very spiritual pile. I see that a lot of you are going to spend a lot of time alone to figure out a truth about you. Okay? Like throughout your spread, like the white light is so prevalent, it's like constantly repetitive in your reading. Like all the cards I see a very beautiful aura around you. Like you are protected, you are guarded, you are uh, somehow you're channeling that universal energy that is pushing you or motivating you to do something big in your life. Okay, pile number 3. Transformation. November is a very, very important phase for you. uh, I see also the rising phoenix here. That's the card. November is a huge time for transformation. Okay, with all this white light, you are going to spark up something new in your life, which is going to be very, very important ahead. You are going in a direction that you're meant to go. Okay, you're aligned to your higher purpose. Probably you are being shown what is your higher purpose. You are being aligned to your purpose, and you are getting familiar with it, getting to know it, and you are making all the required steps. You're taking all the required steps to follow that. What is it leading to? What is this transformation leading to? Pile number 3. The time ahead is very easygoing and very relaxed and very calming for you. I feel that very, very calming energy for you. Pile number 3. Beautiful calming energy. This transformation is leading to a very big transformation, change, shift, which is like what you are today and what you are going to be, 9 months from now, is going to be two very different personalities. Pile number three, you're going through a huge shift. It's like how a thin stem becomes a big fat trunk over a period of time with so much of wisdom and strength and all that. So that's the transformation that I can visualize for you, pile number three. Big shift coming towards you, and that too coming very naturally without you having to do anything. All you need to do is be receptive. Okay, again, this white light. Okay, you are being showered with universal love, and that cosmic energy is, favoring you. And all you need to do is be receptive. The moment you are receptive and going with the flow, everything is, going to work for you. You don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to, create any kind of friction to resist it. All you need to do is be receptive. Chant to yourself, I'm open to all the good things that are going to happen to me. Okay, and this is a very miraculous time for you. Okay, right from now to, full of November, I see this time to be a very magical time for you, where you are open to receiving cosmic bright light, cosmic energy, cosmic white healing light coming towards you, cleansing your crown chakra, and giving you new ideas and new perception. So that was your reading, pile number three. Very beautiful reading, very inspiring, and beautiful energy ahead. So that was your reading. Let me know in the comment section how this resonated with you. I would love to read your comments and reply to as many of you as I can. And I'll see you next time in some other reading. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this style of reading. Okay, I'll see you next time. Till then, take care. Bye bye.